Hello good folks from YouTube, I am Torstein from Cinema Terror, and today I will be going back to the late 80s and talk about an obscure horror film called Cameron's Closet. The movie is about a young kid named Cameron, of course, who has telekinetic powers. While one night playing in his closet, of course again, his father starts to freak out, convinced that there is something evil attached to his child. While trying to find and attack this evil entity, he gets beheaded, leaving Cameron all alone and on his way to his mother and her suave boyfriend. But is he coming to them all alone, or are there actually something or someone demonic that has taken a liking to the poor little boy? This is actually a hard review to do, as Cameron's Closet is not a good movie, but I still kind of fell in love with it. In fact, I watched it twice this week just to see if my mind wasn't messing with me during the first view. It is an easy movie to put down, as the script is all over the place with too many ideas that aren't fully explored, the direction, editing and special effects are all dated and won't impress anyone anymore, and the entire thing has a television feel to it. And yet, the film has something to make it stand out from all of the other forgotten 80s horror films that have failed to gain a cult audience over time. There is an undescribable charm to the film that makes it work way too much for me. It's not a nostalgic factor playing a part here, as I had never seen this film as a child, and I don't know if I even would have loved it that much as a child either, as it is not a film where you identify as a child with the child character of the movie. Hell, he's nearly playing a supportive character in this film, as the film features the detective Sam Taliaferro just as much, if not even more. What most fans of 80s horror films miss these days are the fantastique element that the genre explored so lovely back in the decade of my very own birth. While it does have that here, it's done very clunky, and many other movies does a better job in bringing up your nostalgic love if that's what you're seeking after. There's also not a lot of stuff happening in the film, leaving a lot of screen time available for our characters. And the actors behind them actually do a decent job by giving it some effort there. I especially enjoyed Cotter as Sam and Mel Harris as the psychiatrist Nora. I also need to give some praise to Gary Hudson as Cameron's douchebag of a stepfather, who wastes no time in welcoming the young kid to his new home.
Hey, easy on the car, kid. This is my car. Hey, kiss, Who think you're talking to? You watch your mouth around me and show a little respect. Get that look off your face. Nobody asked you to come live here. You got it?
It did surprise me that they didn't make Cameron's mother the main character trying to protect him, as her actions make her look like a crappy mom, which is not the norm in movies such as this. I guess I also need to mention that she has a weird relationship with her brother, culminating into a freaky scare scene. The director of Cameron's Closet is a guy named Armand Mastroianni, so perhaps the production is another one that becomes a bit off due to having an Italian in charge of an American production. But actually no, as Mastroianni is born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and had worked on other American movies for nearly 10 years before getting the job on this one. While he's done plenty of other stuff over the years, I'd say that he's mostly known to the horror crowd for his directorial debut with the 1980 slasher film He Knows You're Alone, a movie that over the years has become mostly known for having a young Tom Hanks in it. A noteworthy member of the crew is Carlo Rambaldi, who is mostly known for his work in creating E.T., but has also done plenty of other special effects work on both big productions and smaller ones. The closet monster in this film looks goofy and poor, but it is also shot poorly, making it way more exposed than what it should have been, so most of the blame should not be put on Rambaldi. Cameron's Closet got a limited theatrical run back when it was released, and quickly was delivered to its target audience, which was the VHS crowd. IMDb says the film had a production budget of $7 million, but if that is true, then somebody pocketed a big percent of that, as I do not believe that all of that money made it to the final product. I enjoyed Cameron's Closet way more than what I expected, even after second viewings. Even though I am fond of the film, I can't really recommend it to everyone else, as I'm sure most will find it to be a crappy, forgotten for a reason B-movie. If I were to go into movie critique mode, then I should give Cameron's Closet a 2 out of 5. But if I ask the inner horror fan in me, then the result would end up being more like 3.5 out of 5. So I guess the logical turn would be to give it something in the middle, like 2.5 or 3. But no. The day that critic in you starts to win arguments about how much you enjoy movies is the time you should take a pause from reviewing them. So Cameron's Closet gets an unapologetic 3.5 out of 5. Now this is a movie I'm definitively curious to hear what other people think of, so if you have seen Cameron's Closet, then make sure to let me know your thoughts of it in the comment section below. And feel free to mention any other so-called guilty pleasures that you might have and that I should check out. I'll be back with more reviews soon, so subscribe if you want to keep updated on whenever that happens. Thank you.